again to another edition of Rocky Mountain Pro Charge. I'm Lucas Bradwell alongside owner Matt Yaden, and tonight we have a great show as we've got the champion, Rocky Mountain Pro champion Sam Udell is in the building to discuss his controversial victory last week over Curtis Cole.
And huge news concerning. Whoa! Hey! I told me.
Here we are, Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling Charged. What a great start to our event. Hi there, Mr. Yaden. How are you doing today? You wanna call the show?
The following contest is set for one fall. First, already in the ring, the team of Big Jason Jackson, H.R. Nightmare.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rocky Mountain Pro Charged. I am joined, unfortunately, by the CEO of Rocky Mountain Pro, Titus Machiavelli, after his goons decided to take out my broadcast partner.
Well, I didn't say to take out anybody. But
I'm sure you didn't.
Look at the talent in the ring. You focus on the ring.
Yeah, it's great. I'd love to focus on the ring. Can you just focus on doing your job instead of hiring hitmen to take out innocent broadcasters?
Well, let's talk about who's making their way to the ring. Focus on that.
All right, now we got Bruce Rogers and Warren Cadence, a very unlikely duo. They have decided to kind of strip down the superhero facade and taking things a little bit more serious now. They want to be serious competitors here in Rocky Mountain Pro. They have their work cut out for them, though, with the HR Nightmare, who you know very well.
Very well.
Two of your hitmen, Big Vig and Jason Jackson.
They're my friends.
Sure they are. How much do you pay them to be your friends?
They have a standard contract like everybody else here at Rocky Mountain Pro.
What's a standard contract for you?
Aren't you the owner? Don't you talk about knowing everything?
Oh, yeah, well, I do know everything, and I know that you are the biggest mistake that I've ever made in this company.
Ratings speak words.
I know, you're welcome. All right, back to the ring now. HR Nightmare, Warren Cadence, and Bruce Rogers to open up this week's edition of Rocky Mountain Pro Charge.
Did you say Warren Cadence stripped down? Is that what I heard you say a minute ago? Stripped down what? Warren Cadence doesn't need to do anything like that. This is a family show. And there's more of that stuff.
Big club there by Jason Jackson now. Right on top of Warren Cadence.
This man, I love watching him hit people.
Big forearm to the face. We all know how devastating those forearms can be. He's lucky he doesn't have a concussion. Big hip toss. And a hip toss there. Cartwheel, elbow, hook of the leg, trying to end this thing right now. Very, very colorful offense here from Warren Cadence.
Warren Cadence is a rookie. He's really shown himself quite well, though. I'm gonna give him credit. Oh, Jason Jackson's already starting to look tired. I mean, this is the second match he's had tonight. The energy he expended taking out Lucas Bradwell.
You gotta be. I mean, are you serious right now?
Well, this is the second match.
Right
yes,
now?
of course I'm being serious.
You know what? All I gotta say about that is that Jason Jackson better have eyes in the back of his head.
Wait. What
Jason
do you mean?
Jackson
Wait.
eyes in the back of his head.
Are you making a threat at a member of the cartel,
No,
member of the roster, Mr. CEO?
I'm not the CEO. You're the
Excuse
CEO.
me, Mr.
I don't even
Owner.
know what your job is.
You're making threats to people. Are you threatening
Jason
somebody?
Jackson better have eyes in the back of his head. That's not a threat, Titus. That's a promise. Back to the action here. Warren Cage now jawing with Big Vig in the corner. Not very wise, though. Jason Jackson behind him, pulling him down to the canvas. So Warren Cage didn't have eyes in the back of his head right there.
Threatening members of your own roster.
I didn't threaten anybody. I just told you it'd be wise for one of your cohorts to have eyes in the back of his head. That's all.
An employee. One of your employees.
Yeah, he's an independent contractor. So he's not technically an employee of mine.
Okay, I see how it works. All right.
Some people just hire people to do their dirty work for them.
There's Big Vig.
Bruce Rogers now
Pulling
not too
in
happy.
Rogers isn't a bright guy.
Choking there in the corner by Jason Jackson. Clubs to the top of the head.
I think he suffered a concussion from those forearms, those clubbing blows.
He looks still on his feet. Jason Jackson now whips it into the corner. I'm sorry, Big Vig. Kind of a European uppercut, back elbow combination there, knocking Warren Cadence off of his feet.
Well, I can see you take that to Jason Jackson. He needs to have the eyes in the back of his head.
I'll tell him. Do you think I'm scared of any of these guys here?
Well, clearly, if you're talking about someone's behind their back,
He needs to have eyes in the back of his head.
well, it means you're jumping from behind. Is that what you do?
No, I don't hire people to jump people from behind. Broadcasters.
I didn't hire anybody to do
Lucas
anything.
Bradwell should be sitting right here with me right now, and you hired somebody to take them.
I did not hire anybody.
That's exactly
And
what you did.
If
Rear
Lucas
chinlock applied
Bradwell
here by Jason
had done his
Jackson. There's a match
job.
going on, Titus.
Oh,
Shots
yeah,
now.
that
Warren
works, yeah.
Cage now trying to come back. Running, trying to get the tag to Bruce Rogers. Not quite able to get there. Bruce almost had it within inches, but pulls him back over into the wrong side of town, and now Big Vig into the ring.
Clearing tag.
That was a shot right to the face. I don't think the referee saw it. Should be a disqualification. Punching to the face, illegal here in Rocky Mountain Pro, and he rams the face right into the canvas.
That's a legal move.
Back into the ropes. And what a clothesline there by Big Vig. What an impressive man, impressive athlete this guy is. I can't say that I agree with his associations, but I can't take away from his acumen in the ring and just the raw power that Big Vig displays, especially when he's in the ring with someone much smaller and much weaker than him, Warren Cadence. I mean, the size and power advantage definitely
Oh
goes
my.
to Big Vig.
Well, then if he can't handle it, he shouldn't be in the ring.
I'm talking good about one of your guys. And
well, yeah, one of my guys.
You argue with
my
me?
guys, me, ratings, all those things work out really well.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome.
I just said I'm ratings, but nonetheless,
You had nothing to do with that.
people listen when I talk.
Do they?
Yeah.
I think they listen when I talk too.
You don't shut up.
That's right. That's why I'm on commentary there, Titus Machiavelli. I don't have to beat people up or hire people to beat people up to come out here
Nor do I.
and get on commentary. Absolutely. I am surprised, though, that you are sitting out here actually doing some work versus sitting in your office playing with that ball of yours.
Such a funny man you are.
There's nothing funny about it. You're hired to do a job, and you don't
And
do
I
it.
do a damn good job of it.
Okay, back into the ring here now. Warren Cadence being set up on the top rope by Big Vig. Shot to the midsection.
You talk about me not doing my job. Who books these
Warren
shows?
Cadence fighting back.
Giving opportunities. Like, look, I mean, this is an opportunity for these
Big
guys.
cross body, but it looks like he caught himself in the stomach there. Can't quite follow up, but he's able to make the tag. Here comes Bruce Rogers, ball of fire.
Captain Boring. Bruce Rogers.
Nothing boring about what's going on right now. Clothesline, back elbow, catches the foot. Jason Jackson now swept out from behind. Bruce Rogers now on top. Setting him up. Jason Jackson slid out. Took a little too much time.
Fooling around. You don't mess around with Jason Jackson. Look at that.
Pushes Bruce Rogers off, hits his own partner, causes the distraction.
I
Heel
gave
kick right to
Bruce Rogers and Warren Cadence an opportunity for greatness, and, well, it doesn't look they're going to make it work very well.
Setting him up. We've seen this before. Jason Jackson out to the outside.
That's academic. 1, 2, 3. Your winners. Members of the 4-Point Cartel. The HR Nightmare, Jason Jackson and Big Vig. Dominating fashion.
What an effort by Bruce Rogers and Warren Cadence.
Effort by Jason Jackson, his second match of the night. 2 matches in the opening of the show.
Jason in his first match of the night, because the first one was a sneak attack on a commentator
who doesn't know how to shut his mouth. You might want to learn that, wouldn't you? You might want to learn that. What do you
want him to do? I'm a commentator. How interesting is that?
We're going to actually take some footage of last week and Mr. Ashburn and his actions.
Who should be suspended, and your friend Vince Russo won't do anything about it.
Let's go to the footage now.
He is unpredictable. He has lost all of his marbles. He is a loose cannon. You just never know what you're going to get from Stephen Ashburn now. It's a side of him that I've never seen.
Well, he's already attacked a referee before.
Yeah, and I can't believe he's out there still competing. Attacks a referee, doesn't get suspended.
Oh my God, then he hits a fan. He just slapped a fan in the front row there. And look at this.
Now grabbing another fan. What is going on here? Somebody needs to get down there and take care of this.
Stomp it away.
2 fans. This is unbelievable. There's no way that this can go unpunished.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Mr. Russo.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. No, like, really?
What's this, 2 weeks in a row in the principal's office?
Yeah, something like
Now,
that.
why you gonna sit in the chair? I'm sorry, I lost my temper, I won't do it again. What's the fine? How long am I suspended for? Is that the dance?
Yeah, that's the dance. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, I messed up again. I slapped a fan,
Yeah?
and now it's punishment time, right? Because now where else do you have to go, right? This is my second offense, and it's gotten even worse now, right?
Well, but here's the thing, Steven. I talk to Tyler a lot, and I understand that you have anger issues. And so I'm stuck in a tough place, because does me punishing you, does me fining you, does me suspending you, does that help the anger issues? Does that cure the anger issues? Obviously it doesn't, because this is the second offense in 2 weeks. But I got to tell you something. As I'm looking through the footage to determine what that punishment is and what that fine is, I'm noticing that wasn't just any fan. That was a student of Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. It was a student by the name of Xavier Alexander, who, from what I understand, has a big mouth. And looking very closely at the film, it looks like he was heckling you.
Yeah.
And putting myself in your spot, in the middle of a match, in the heat of the moment, all of a sudden, pardon my French, this jackass student is heckling me. Guess what? I may slap the taste out of his mouth. So I don't know if I'm really holding this one against you, to be honest with you. The guy's a wise guy. You took care of business as a man. So there's not going to be a suspension. There's not going to be a fine. And as a matter of fact, you're booked on tonight's show against Xavier Alexander.
You can't be serious.
Makes sense, right? The guy's heckling you on the outside of the ring. I say we put him on the inside of the ring and see if he heckles you. Fair?
Fair. Yes.
Just, bro, when you're out there, just know there are rules. Just know we have to stay within the confines of those rules to some degree. To some degree. That's all. That's all I ask. But you go out there with Mr. Alexander, and we'll see what's funny tonight. Fair enough?
Yeah, we'll see what's funny.
Take care, Steve.
The Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy is the only establishment in Colorado to get true professional wrestling training from coaches with credentials available nowhere else in the state, including former WWE head writer Vince Russo. MPWA is the official training facility of the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling brand and offers over 10 training sessions a week, including beginners, advanced, and now kids classes. MPWA will teach you proper fundamentals, in-ring technique and cardio conditioning, Here you can attend Rocky Mountain Pro's live ITV tapings and major events, meeting and working with world-class talent. If you are serious about becoming a professional wrestler, then MPWA is the place for you. Located at I-76 in Sheridan, inside Grudge Training Center in Arvada, Colorado.
This convenience store female, I want to purchase all the fructose.
Okay.
You're actually going to sell me all the sugar? That's it, I had it. Going to make a citizen arrest.
All right.
You're under arrest
Okay.
for selling me all the sugar. Do you know what that does to your body? It will increase my insulin levels 300%.
Oh, that's no good.
Need to call the ambulance.
Okay.
I will drop dead. It's attempted murder. Somebody arrest this female over here. Give me that. What are you recording over here? Let me call 911.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rocky Mountain Pro Charged, and just as I suspected, your best friend, Vince Russo, does absolutely nothing about this jackass slapping not only a fan, but a student at my school who was not ready to be in a match, yet he books a match, which is confusing to me because I thought you booked the matches, so I don't know what's going on around here. The fact you guys would greenlight this thing, putting this young man's health at risk, shows that neither of you should be booking anything.
You should take a breath. My gosh. Mr. Russo and I had a conversation about this very thing. And yes, I do book this show. Mr. Russo came and talked to me. I thought it was a fantastic idea. It's
He
gonna
should be
I'm
suspended.
talking still.
Look what-
And you asked me a question. So
Hey,
for
you gave me your hand a
ratings,
clothesline. This isn't even a match. This is going to be
This is a
beatdown.
match.
He's a student. He's been training for like 2 months.
you're gonna try to stir things up. Go ahead and try to stir
things
like you
up.
want.
You guys have a student from my school in the ring.
He wants to be a pro wrestler. He
On
gets
a
a
show.
chance.
He's not ready yet. That's what I train people for. Is this thing even? Is this over?
Well, apparently there it is. There's the bell. Well, that was a lackluster for that young man starting his career.
You guys, oh my God.
Welcome to pro wrestling, young man.
That wasn't pro wrestling. That was an unfair, unbelievable beatdown. Two guys that should know better, especially Vince Russo, to put somebody in a situation like this with someone he's a loose cannon.
Wait.
He's
Didn't
dangerous to-
Haven't
to
you told
seasons
me
to-
that you hired Vince Russo?
Yeah, another
Okay,
mistake of mine.
then there you go.
I'll admit my mistakes, and you two are two of my biggest mistakes.
And this isn't a mistake.
Look what he's doing.
The ratings are going up high right now. I can see them.
Tyler Stinson
oh
now
my
in
God,
the
the ratings
ring.
are incredible.
Tyler Stinson doesn't want to stand for this either, and that's his tag partner, and he knows this is unbelievable. Tyler Stinson has helped train that young man at the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy, and you and Vince Russo have no respect for what we do in the ring, and you put somebody at risk like that. That's unbelievable.
Well, I think we should digress from that and go to the controversy from last week. We had he's still going after him. Wow. We had controversy around the Lockheads
Ladies and gentlemen,
Championship.
there was unfortunately an unfortunate incident regarding Angel Trinity last week. Man, Stephen Ashburn. Last week we had an unfortunate incident with a pretty serious injury from Angel Trinity. Let's go to the footage. Trying to hook it for a superplex here. Another. Oh my God!
That's into a DDT, I believe. And
Right on,
Angel Trinity
he's
is hurt.
look at her legs are shaking.
right on top of her head.
He is hurt.
Could be a neck injury, guys.
Wow.
The way she landed into it like a DDT like maneuver.
Looks like they slipped. She was going for that superplex.
Both women are down right now.
Oh, referee's
Oh.
calling for the X. She's hurt, guys. Really bad. She's out.
That was a nasty spill.
What is? Oh my! I'm worried about Angel Trinity, guys.
That was a nasty spill, Lucas.
The referee has stopped the match.
Mercury Yaden's going to.
Angie,
Vince.
thanks for coming. How you feeling?
Been better, but
Well, thank God you're here. You scared half of us to death a couple of weeks ago.
glad to be here.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen guys paralyzed in the ring, and I'll be honest with you, that was the first thought that ran through my mind. So I'm just grateful that you're okay. You know, doctor said you suffered a concussion. Concussion's never a good thing.
Right.
But realizing what it could have been, I think we're lucky.
Right.
Do you know why I called you in here?
Assuming it's about my title.
Yeah, it is, Angie, and this is hard. But when I came here, I said things were going to be different. I'm very vocal about the wrestling business being very outdated. And there are rules and regulations that maybe made sense in 1970, but in 2016 they're silly and they're stupid. With that being said, I can't penalize Allie because you got hurt in the match.
So, where are you getting at?
Well, what I'm getting at was the match was for the title. You couldn't continue the match. I'm awarding Allie the women's title.
For what? She didn't even win it.
What? Angie, you couldn't compete. You couldn't get up off the mat. She did win it. She beat you. Because you couldn't continue, I cannot penalize her. And I said some of the rules were going to change around here, and this is one of the rules that need to change. Now, you're going to get an opportunity to get this back. But I'm just telling you right now, you need to be a pro. You need to put yourself in my position, and you need to understand why Allie is going to be awarded this. You'll get another shot, but I'm sorry.
Just moments ago, Vince Russo handed me the Lockette Championship. No, he didn't just hand it to me. Allie Gatto deserves this. I deserve it when I left Angel Trinity swimming in a pool of her own sweat, tears, and blood. Poor thing. God, do I look good. However, there is a catch. Vince said that we have to do a rematch, but it is a match of my choice. Angel, how does a bar brawl sound? 2 people walk in, 1 person walks out, and that's gonna be Allie Gatto. See you next week.
Hey, hi kids over here. What are you playing? What are you kids playing?
Candyland! Okay.
Candyland.
Oh, that one was yours.
Miss TV announcer.
My turn.
That's why we have an epidemic of obese newborns. That's how they start to brainwash them. No more Candyland. No more Candyland.
But that was the Winnie Pooh version.
Winnie the Pooh! Let me tell you something about Winnie the Pooh. He's so obese, his own t-shirt doesn't even fit him. He's all hopped up on fructose. Do you want to play a clean, good game? You children play poker. You wise guy, clean up the mess.
Trained by some of the best. Now, there we go. And now, I don't know. Sam Udell's had enough, but the problem that we have now is if Sam does this, he's giving the cartel an opportunity.
He's taking this belt and is he leaving?
If he wants to wrestle for himself and not for the team, he'll let that happen to Curtis Cole.
Wow, Sam Udell just left Humphrey Jacobs
opportunity.
first out to dry.
Humphrey Jacobs the first.
Curtis Cole still down and out outside the ring.
What do you have? He's got something. Give it to
And what happened?
What is that in the ring?
In his hand?
Oh, that's powder. He threw it in Humphrey Jacobs' face, did Sam Udell.
Well, look at that.
He blinded him.
Sam Udell powder.
Huge
slams
power.
him down. Humphrey
Very
Jacobs, not
interesting
sure where he
finish
is,
here,
and-
looks like.
And
There
he
it
retains
is.
the title.
With the help of the powder, Sam Udell retains.
Huh.
I didn't even see how he got the powder in his hand.
I didn't either. I don't know where that came from.
Welcome back to Rocky Mountain Pro Charge. We just saw some of the issues we have between Sam Udell and Humphrey Jacobs the first, but what I can't believe, and issues that I now have between myself, Vince Russo, and Titus Machiavelli, is what we just saw. He took the title away from Angel Trinity, who's been a defending champion for a year now. I've never seen that in 15 years.
The Barroom Brawl.
I've never seen
Next
something
week,
like that.
folks, live on Charge Day, Lockett's Barroom Brawl for the title. That's going to be awesome. I think Mr. Udell has something to say.
I have something to say after this, too.
Can't say I disagree. But I'm here about something really serious. There's been a picture painted of me the last couple of weeks, and I don't like it. Humphrey Jacobs backed me into a corner at the Alamo Draft House. Humphrey Jacobs is Humphrey Jacobs. Humphrey Jacobs brought powder to the ring. He was going to throw powder in my eyes in that match. When he lost it, he got the powder in his eyes. He got what was coming to him. Because I try and be a good guy. I try and do what I'm supposed to do. But when it comes down to it, the most important thing to me, number one to me, is keeping the Rocky Mountain Pro Heavyweight Championship. So Humphrey Jacobs, you bring whatever you got, and I bet you're gonna get hit with it instead.
Let's do it!
And that goes for the rest of the locker room too. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, is prying this title out of my hands.
Challenge them all right now! Challenge them all!
Humphrey Jacobs now coming out to address Sam Udell. Where I was going real quick, Titus, before Sam Udell started to talk, in 15 years of professional wrestling, I have never seen a situation where a competitor could not continue the match that was champion, but then later proved that she could come back and compete again, and having somebody take that title away from them after they have defended it with respect and with honor for over a year. The first ever Lockett's champion ever, and that's how you and Vince Russo
You keep talking, I won't be able to respond. There is no championship advantage here at Rocky Mountain Pro.
Little jockeying for the microphone there.
You come out here, you say that a picture's been painted of you, and that people are saying that you're something you're not. Well, Humphrey Jacobs is what he is, and he wants what's most important to you. There's no smoke and mirrors. I'm no David Copperfield. All I want to do is beat you in the middle of this ring. 1, 2, 3. And take that 10 pounds of gold. Because you know what? It's going to look a lot better around this body. So, if you're man enough, which I think everybody here knows you're not, tonight, you and me, for the Rocky Mountain Pro Heavyweight Championship.
Wait a minute, I'm not sure I'm for that.
Well, I don't know who they have to talk to make that match happen, because I'm not sure who's booking them here.
I'm the CEO. I run this show. I book the matches, not Humphrey Jacobs and not Sam Udell. But you know something? I like the two of you in the ring tonight. You guys like that? So that's it. You guys are in the ring tonight, tagging up against the Left Coast Guerrillas.
Unbelievable. So, of course, Titus, though, stands up as soon as I say that to prove to me who the booker is and makes a ridiculous matchup that is not what people wanted to see.
You hear the people there are so excited. So excited
Titus.
about that.
Yeah,
I take it to the
sounded
next
like
level.
it.
Ratings. We'll be back with more Rocky Mountain Pro Charge.
I'm Chelsea and I'm backstage with the 4-Point Cartel Guerrillas. As you're aware, Titus just made a match, very short notice, but you're up against Humphrey Jacobs I and Sam Udell.
Chelsea, have you ever heard the saying, I'm gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone? Have you ever heard that saying? Of course you have, beautiful. But the fact is, I don't care about a bird or a stone. I don't care about tonight. I don't care about anything but lighting Sam Udell on fire. I'm gonna light him on fire, brother. I'm gonna light him on fire, and then I'm gonna take his stupid burnt carcass and I'm gonna throw it in a dip. Look at me! Look at me! I'm whipping your ass, boy! I'm gonna do it again in the match! Bitch! Get used to it!
You want to sit out here, Curtis? This is really uncomfortable.
Oh, Kelly told me it was for good lighting.
Okay. Well, did we have to sit up on the rail? Anyway, that's that. I wanted to talk to you about next week, man.
Okay.
Charged. I heard you're going to be competing. I just don't know who it is.
To drink beer and play
No,
video
no.
games.
I wanted to find out.
So we've been doing that. That's been so fun, dude.
It's been great, but
when you got that, what's that stupid boss's name in Ninja Gaiden?
Jacquio.
It's such a dumb name for a ninja game, dude.
Hard
Why
boss,
would you?
though.
What?
Hard boss.
I know it was hard. It was
just
super...
like but then next week you might have a hard opponent,
yeah,
right?
But what? I just want to hang out, dude. Just play some games.
I love hanging out.
Play games, dude. We'll fight Sagat in Street Fighter. That's who I want to fight.
I don't think
Have you ever gotten to Sagat? I thought you were good at games.
I am not fighting games though.
Oh, dude, he's.
But speaking of being good at things, wrestling. Like next week, you're gonna.
Oh, we could play Revenge on the 64.
I don't even know what that is.
The WCW on the Revenge and WrestleMania 2000. Well, I'm great at it, dude.
Great.
Is that what you want to do next week for the wrestling?
I'd love
thing?
to, but for right now, I'd like to find out who you would like to wrestle next week.
Well, I'm gonna use Gold. What's the bald guy with the goatee from that game?
Know.
I don't know. I'm gonna use him. And I'm gonna go.
But
I'm gonna go get my 60. Do you want to play tonight? I'll grab some beer.
Yeah, if you want to swing by.
I'll grab some beer and
Keystone.
Wait, do you have any money? Because I don't.
Yeah, man, but we'll talk about that later. But
I'm gonna
I would really like to get.
I'm gonna get some beer. I'm gonna get my car keys. Oh my good.
There's a rock there.
I'm gonna get some beer.
Okay.
And I'll just call you as soon as I'm gonna get my keys, and I'll call you in the.
All right, man. I'll call you later, I guess.
What in the hell was that? You know, I just wasted like 2 minutes of my life. I'm now dumber for having watched that. What a waste of time. That had to be your input in this whole television show there, Matt Yaden, because I know Mr. Russo, and I know I wouldn't. Oh, my.
I just went out to talk to the guy.
You should know better. You trained this guy.
I did.
You can't have a conversation.
He's pretty good at video games,
I'm
too.
not going to argue the
I'll tell you
athlete
this
thing.
much. We didn't get to really talk about what I wanted to talk about, but, man, we played a lot of video games that night. It was pretty fun. Drank a lot of Keystone Light.
can't have a conversation with that guy.
Maybe you play video games with him.
This isn't a video game company.
I didn't say it was.
He certainly thinks this. Oh my! Right down the ring, members of the 4-Point Cartel, the true champions of this company, Hoodlum, Anaya.
They don't have any championships though, so how can they be true champions without actual championships?
Because they don't need your titles.
They're my titles now, so I am responsible for everything around here.
You keep saying so.
So the ratings and all the good things that you say you've done.
You keep saying it's all about you.
Well, it is. I own the place. So I can have conversations with who I want about whatever I want.
I think we're going to commercial. Let's go to. I mean, this is.
Hoodlum John with the fans out here. You got to be really proud of these guys. You got to be a real proud papa.
You've associated with this guy for a lot longer than I have.
I'm really starting to question my ability to judge character, but the Left Coast Guerrillas out here arguing.
Maybe it's not everybody else. Maybe it's you.
Were they just arguing? Maybe it is.
I mean, look at your face. You're getting all
okay,
red.
Well, let's go to
and
that
all
commercial
veiny,
you wanted to go
and,
to.
You know,
we'll be right back after this.
Anger management issues.
Lady Luck is a clean and professional establishment with amazingly talented artists and piercers. Located in Aurora, Lady Luck is the place to go for any new tattoos and piercings.
Specializing in custom artwork, creative and graphic design, and the highest quality promotional materials.
And we're back for the main event at Rocky Mountain Pro. I'm still not. Curtis Cole, anyways. The main event, we've got now, what's this guy? Humphrey Jacobs the first.
Very, very talented individual. He came into the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy.
He doesn't play video games.
Well, yeah, he plays rugby, like a professional rugby player.
He's a man.
Big CrossFitter and very, very wealthy individual doing this because he's always had a love for professional wrestling since he was a little boy. If you have any conversations with this guy, he's an arrogant hothead, but
not very smart either.
But he's very smart when it comes to professional
I offered him the
wrestling.
opportunity.
Have you ever had a conversation with him?
Yeah, I sat in the back and I gave him my hand.
With anybody that's not associated with your goon
I
squad.
gave my hand to him in friendship.
And he didn't want it because
so
you're a
he's
jackass.
Stupid.
That's why he said no.
Here, look at you. Look at you. Your face is all red. And the vein on your forehead. Oh, my Lord. They make medication, you know.
My medication is not having to sit next to your fat ass.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Lucas Bradwell.
He is. Where is he?
He
didn't show up for his job.
Sam Udell now in the ring. Rocky Mountain Pro Champion after winning it at Milestone 6 against your boy, Hoodlum.
He's a man. You should treat him like a man.
Treat who like a man?
Hoodlum. If he calls you.
Why? Where does that even come from? That doesn't even
you
make
call him
any
a boy.
sense.
You know, he's knocked the living hell out of you like he's done year after year after year after year.
Sam Udell here being forced to tag up with Humphrey Jacobs the first.
Not sure these two are going to be the best of tag team.
No love lost between these two individuals. We've seen what's happened before. Sam Udell, the last time they tagged up with each other, because Humphrey Jacobs was going into business for himself and he wanted to be
insider term.
Can I finish?
Sure.
Because
he's an arrogant son of a gun.
I can't disagree with you.
But I was talking. And so Sam Udell walked out on him because he didn't want to deal with all that.
Yeah, okay. I was going there.
You weren't getting there fast enough.
Oh, I wasn't getting there fast enough?
The match is starting. I heard did the bell ring?
Hopefully these two can work together now against the Left Coast Guerrillas.
Someone needs to work together. We're not clearly doing that. You know how to do your job very well.
Is that what it is?
Obviously.
Okay, then. Humphrey Jacobs now charging after lockup over in the Guerrillas corner. I don't know how wise that was.
I told you he wasn't smart.
Showing the inexperience, though. Very, very, very smart individual. Very, very wealthy individual.
How do you say he's a smart individual when you said he didn't make a smart move?
There's a difference between not being smart and not being experienced.
You said he wasn't very smart running in there. Then you say he's a smart person.
How smart was it for you to wrestle Nikita? Was that very smart? No, it didn't turn out very well for you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, exactly. That's something you don't want to talk about. Now the Guerrillas on top. Booting Humphrey Jacobs here in the corner.
One mistake in life and
you've made more than one mistake in life. I promise you that.
I rushed in one time. Guy DET. It happens. Look at that. Oh, that guy's
Naya
awesome.
now getting involved there on the
Future
outside.
of Rocky Mountain Pro right there. You can't argue that. Thank you for not arguing that. Talented, handsome,
why would I argue?
Strong,
why would I argue?
virile man that he is.
I worked with that guy. He didn't beat you. He didn't even need you.
He's gone to another level.
2015 Athlete of the Year here at Rocky Mountain Pro. The
A
2015 Wrestler of
superstar
the Year. And then
wrestler.
then he hooks up with you, and it's all downhill from there.
He's got more money.
Does he?
More power.
No, not
more
anymore.
talent.
Didn't he
more
lose?
ability.
Did he lose at
more
Milestone
money.
Six? To that Curtis Cole guy you don't like very much.
Well,
you know
I
that
think-
video game nerd that can't keep a clear thought in his head? Well, he's the Rocky Mountain Pro Charge champion now.
Did he? He won a triple threat match. He didn't win on a one-on-one basis.
Yeah, so the odds of him winning actually were 33%, not 50%. Says a lot more about that.
But he
guy.
also-
Shots now by Hoodlum here as Humphrey Jacobs has not been able to recover from that ill-advised lockup in the Guerrillas corner to start this matchup.
But Anaya also has a beautiful woman in Aria on his side, too.
I can't agree with that.
Oh, you can't agree? A beautiful woman?
Can't agree. She's a beautiful woman, no.
Oh, you're so blind.
The type of woman that would associate with your kind are not my type of women.
You like women? Wow, no one knew that. Back to the action here. You got Humphrey Jacobs being dominated by Hoodlum, the veteran, the former champion, the greatest champion in the history of this company.
Sam Udell now in the ring. Changes the pace of the matchup now. A little more experience, actually a lot more experience. Anaya now coming in, throws the line, rushing in, and a big forearm as he was coming off the ropes.
He poked him in the eye.
Can I finish?
He poked him in the eye.
I was trying to explain what happened.
A poke in the eye.
Who poked who in the eye?
Udell, he poked him in the eye.
See it. He forearmed him as Anaya was coming off the ropes. Using
thumb was down in a downward position.
Can I say something? Using the momentum off of the ropes. Very, very wise maneuver by Sam Udell. Completely legal.
Today.
Yeah, until you change the rules.
I can do anything.
Until
I'm
you
the
change
CEO of the
rules
company.
to suit your own needs. That's all you do.
You shouldn't love. You loved my rules when I started here.
I hate them now.
No
Big
punches
knee.
to
Was
the
that
face.
illegal too? Are we
No
not,
punches
are
to
we
the
not
face.
allowed? Are we not
Protecting our
Can
stars.
I ask you a question? Are we not allowed to knee in the stomach now?
I didn't see anything.
That's something you'd like to throw in there so you can get disqualified.
Look
Look
at
at it. Humphrey Jacobs now running in, pulling Sam Udell off. Now Sam Udell pulling Humphrey Jacobs
Jacobs
off.
wasn't a legal man either, was? I don't think I
don't
see a
think-
tag.
Was he? Was there a tag?
Was there,
either-
obviously, Martin Alois says there was a tag.
Kind of a blind tag. There we go again. Now tagging each other in and out without wanting to take each other in and out.
These guys wanted to team up tonight. I don't understand what they're not even. Oh, look at that.
What are you talking about? You made them team up.
They wanted to be in the
They
ring
wanted
together
to wrestle
tonight.
each other.
They didn't say that.
Yes. Oh my
They wanted
God.
to be in the ring tonight.
My apologies to the men in the ring right now. I'd love to call the action with you, but sitting next to Titus Machiavelli, I can't really focus on what's
It's
going
1, 2, 3. It's all. Oh, that was what a slow count by Martin Aloysius.
Barely a 2 count, I believe, but you made it sound like it was a lot closer than it
I counted 3.
Counted faster than the Rebels count. Big shot there now. Forearm to the face. Sam Udell now put back into the wrong side of town. You could hear that punch to the midsection all the way over here, but Sam Udell fighting out of the corner. Not enough, though.
These guys are amazing tag team specialists, cutting that ring in half. That's what you do in this business. If you're studying tag team wrestling, kids.
Insider term.
I was talking. That vein is still in your forehead.
There's nobody on this planet that pisses me off more than you do.
Oh, I know somebody. I know somebody who really.
Gorilla
pisses
bomb
me
there in the corner by Anaya. Your boy, Anaya.
off. He's a man. If he heard you call you boy,
I don't care
he
if he
would
heard.
slap the
I don't
taste out your
care.
mouth.
I don't care if he hears anything.
Back to the action. Look at that forearm. Illegal move. Much safer than punches. Protecting our athletes here at
Back
Rocky
and
Mountain Pro.
forth forearms, the Disco Inferno's favorite sequence. But Anaya wins that one, and a big elbow to the back of the head.
The what? What Inferno?
I've heard that Disco Inferno's a big fan of forearms and back and forth forearms.
I don't even know who that is.
Anaya now grapevining that leg. Tagging in his tag team partner, Hoodlum. Humphrey Jacobs out in the corner now, kind of did this to himself. I mean, these guys cannot get on the same page.
Did I mention that next week we're going to have a barroom brawl?
Did I mention that it's absolute
Oh
BS
my.
that we're having a barroom brawl
Lockett's
without Angel Trinity being
championship.
the Lockett's champion? Instead, it's Ali Gatto.
Hey.
Tell me why that makes sense to you.
Because Mr. Russo thought it was the right thing to do.
Now you call him Mr. Russo?
I have respect for people.
Oh, do you have respect for
Oh,
people
my gosh.
like commentators that you hire hits on? Those that type of respect?
You said call the action. We're calling the action.
You
as
hired
hoodlum.
people to beat up Mr.
I did not
Bradwell.
hire
Why is he not a
anybody.
Mister?
Because Lucas Bradwell doesn't use his mouth shut.
Sam
He
Udell
talks
now
crap
fighting
about
back up
people.
here.
What did he
from
call
the
Mr.
rear
Jackson?
Chin lock.
A hobbit.
Put it up, kick right to the midsection because he looks like a hobbit.
Oh,
And
you're gonna pay for that one.
Am I gonna pay for that one?
Matthew.
You think about that? That was clever. Big suplex there by Sam Udell. I've just been insulted by Titus Machiavelli, who called me the name that my mother gave me. Well, that's a good one. You got anything else?
Both men down.
Exactly. He has nothing else. Both men in the middle of the ring. Trying to get
Referee
their
up to
respective-
4.
Put him definitely with the advantage here because we know his tag team partner will tag in. Sam Udell's tag team partner, though, who knows with this dynamic here. And then as soon as I say that, Humphrey Jacobs jumps down off.
Would
the
you
apron.
advise him to do that? Yeah, you would do that.
Do you think
You
I
would
would
do that.
You think I'd do something?
Oh,
like
here
that?
comes the young, virile, strapping man that is Anaya.
Humphrey Jacobs walking right past us here. I don't
don't hear what he
done
said.
with this matchup now. Turnabout really is fair play here. Sam Udell did it to him several weeks ago.
Well, Udell can't be upset. He pulled this on himself. Now he's in trouble.
Big elbow though out of the corner. Now he's fighting back.
He is the Rocky Mountain Pro champion, but he's taking on the former champion and the former charge champion.
See how long it took
Two-time
you to
charge champion.
even think about what your guys did?
Because the accolades are so long. That's what I want to use.
Yeah, big cut. Boot to the midsection. Anaya picks it. Oh, my. Right to the face.
That's a safe place to hit him.
Hooks
1,
the leg,
2,
and
3. Slow count again.
Valiant effort there by Sam Udell as he was
I'm
left
done with this.
high and dry by his tag team partner. But the Left Coast Guerrillas are now victorious. What an episode of Charge we've had. Titus Machiavelli hires people to beat up my broadcast partner, Lucas Bradwell, and then I have to sit and listen to his fat mouth for 3 matches, and next week, the Lockettes title will be defended by Ali Gatto in a barroom brawl against Angel Trinity. We'll see you next week.
Angel, I know you're leaving for the night, but I know Allie just challenged you to a barroom brawl this next coming show. What are you thinking?
Get out of my face.
Angie, she's really been owning you these couple of weeks. Tell me really what's on your mind. I just need a single word from you.
Chelsea, I said...